Happy birthday, Virgos. Let's get into your monthly reading. So, we're going to start with four cards, one for each week. And I hope you guys are having a great Virgo season. So, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, this is for you. This is your time. And let's get into it. All right. So, first week, we have Ten of Swords. Second week, we have Queen of Swords. Third week, we have Eight of Pentacles. And last fourth week, the Fool. So, some things to consider. So it doesn't seem like the week is going, or not the week, the month is going to start out well. This is your Virgo. This is your month, so we're entering a new cycle. So remember, with Virgos and Virgo season, this is the time where we start to kind of get a little more into the business. We're starting to analyze more. We're starting to want to perfect. Virgos are ruled by Mercury. Mercury is very much about communication, like short-term travel, keeping in touch, connecting the mind, the body, and the spirit, like keeping everything kind of in flow, but also fine-tuning. So think about how that would factor out when we are talking about these cards. Because Mercury is an air planet, in tarot, air is air comes under um, air comes under the suit of swords. So, with the Ten of Swords being in your first week, something you may want to consider is that this might feel like everything that you've tried to say or communicate to others, uh, it feels like it's going nowhere, but I promise you it is. Because the good thing when it comes to tarot and especially the tens, is that this is the end of a cycle. Yes, you're probably feeling dead and you want to just kind of quit, but don't like just roll over and doom scroll throughout the rest of the month. No, there's things that need to be done. So you might have to reset. So with the Ten of Swords, the biggest thing to remember, that even though everything feels like it's not going your way, you could literally roll over and die, or just roll over and doom scroll. Don't do that. Tens are completion of a cycle, and we're moving on to bigger and better things. Okay, so hang in there. Don't like be self-critical. Don't keep thinking you're no good, or like how people tend to fall into this like hole of despair. Don't do that, all right? Because you're going to come out a lot stronger for that. That's especially with the Queen of Swords. The other thing to consider is that the Queen of Swords also creates and establishes her boundaries. These are things she will and will not do, but she also, as she's making those boundaries, she is creating the standard that she wants for people to have when they are with her. So it may feel like as you're coming back up and you're in a way kind of recreating yourself, you might be kicking up some dirt, you may be cutting people out of your life, but guess what, it's going to give you peace at the end. So keep that in mind. Your third card, week 3, is the Eight of Pentacles. So as you're recreating yourself, you're moving into a new phase. You're also studying hard, and you're working on building a stronger foundation for yourself. You're trying to make money or get a better life, and that is what's going to carry you as you move through the last part of your um, week, or the final week, I should say, which is the Fool. We are beginning a new journey. We are coming out of the darkness. So think of this as a transition. So you have your transition where it's like you kind of ran or rolled over and was like, I don't want to do this no more. And now you're coming out of it brand and anew. You know what this reminds me of? You remember that song, was it Gloria Summers, I Will Survive? At first I was afraid, I was petrified, da 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 da. And then she survived, she got stronger, and now she's alive. That's the energy that we're having here. We're going from the bottom, from the pits, all the way to the new summit, because there are brand new things that are coming up for us, and we have to be ready for it. So, Virgos, just remember that yes, it may feel like nothing's going your way at first. You may have to cut some things out. You may have to cut some people out. You may have to get to a point with yourself, have a nice talk with yourself, and realize what's going on, what's going wrong, and then work to build yourself back up. And the thing that comes with that is, yes, nobody wants to have to work on themselves, but we all have to work on ourselves as we're moving through life. But, oops, I accidentally kicked my camera. But don't think that you're going to be going through this alone. There are always going to be people around you to help you and to help support you. The biggest thing with that third week, the Eight of Pentacles, is that this is always a card for stability and support. You are learning new things. You're learning things about yourself. And there may be other people or people that are close to you that are going to be able to help you with that. So stick to it. You guys got it. So Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, this is for you. Everybody else, we'll talk more when it's your turn for your monthly reading. But outside of that, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out for me. If you are a Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, let me know in the comments whether this feels like it was the reading for you or you resonated with this reading. If you want to get a more personalized reading from me, you can always check me out in my Etsy store at Inside Out Plus More. And outside of that, take care of yourselves, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.